This is not just milk. It's Dairy Gold milk. It's farm fresh and it's delicious.
This is Sun FM. It's 4 p.m.
Sun FM.
The news.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to another edition of our afternoon news. We'll take a look at the stories making headlines. President Hakainde Hichilema has donated a school bus to Footprints of Hope School founded by the late humanitarian and educator Dora Mono Nyambe. The Initiative for Environmental Protection is calling on communities across Zambia to begin preparing for tree planting ahead of the upcoming rainy season. Police in Southern Province have launched an investigation into the alleged sexual abuse of a 14-year-old mentally challenged girl by a local fisherman identified only as Ndungu. Zambia's teenage goal machine Ebo Nyerongo is making headlines once again, this time in England, where he's currently undergoing trials with 2 Premier League clubs.
The news. 88.5 Sun FM.
With the details, my name is Mwema Shanshima. In a heartfelt gesture that blends tribute with tangible impact, President Hakainde Hichilema has donated a school bus to Footprints of Hope School, founded by the late humanitarian and educator Dora Mono Nyambe. The handover ceremony took place at State House, marking a moment of national recognition for Dora's enduring legacy. Located in Mapepa Village, Luano District, the school serves hundreds of vulnerable children, many of whom Dora once taught under a tree before transforming the site into a full-fledged boarding institution. Her work, amplified by her social media presence, touched lives far beyond Zambia's borders. President Hichilema's donation fulfills one of Dora's final wishes, which was to secure a bus that would ease transportation challenges for students in the remote district. The 30-seater bus is expected to boost attendance, morale, and academic performance, while symbolizing the government's commitment to rural education. Ministry of Information and Media Permanent Secretary Tabo Kawana emphasized that the New Dawn government remains steadfast in its mission to transform the education sector through sustained investment and reform, stating that his act of generosity not only honors Dora's memory, but also reinforces Zambia's national values of compassion, equity, and progress.
Mr. President, you are the best.
You deserve this. Yeah, we all live in Dora. Yeah, she's alive. Through us all, isn't it?
Yes.
Fantastic.
The Initiative for Environmental Protection is calling on communities across Zambia to begin preparing for tree planting ahead of the upcoming rainy season. The organization says this grassroots effort is vital in the fight against climate change and deforestation. Speaking in an interview, IFEP Executive Director Francis Witola urged traditional leaders to rally behind their villages and towns to take part in reforestation activities. He emphasized that tree planting is not just an environmental issue, but a community responsibility that strengthens local ecosystems and improves livelihoods. Mr. Witola also welcomed support from First Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Malongo Chisangano, who recently encouraged members of parliament to lead by example in promoting tree planting. He said such leadership can inspire more citizens to get involved. With forecasts predicting normal to above normal rainfall for the 2025-2026 season, IFEP is expected to launch sensitization campaigns and work with local councils to distribute seedlings. The organization hopes to see schools, churches, and youth groups join the movement to restore green spaces and protect Zambia's natural heritage. Police in Southern Province have launched an investigation into the alleged sexual abuse of a 14-year-old mentally challenged girl by a local fisherman identified only as Ndungu. The incident reportedly occurred on 2 separate occasions in July 2025 in Lilanda compound. Southern Province Deputy Police Commanding Officer Mono Namalongo confirmed that the victim's 50-year-old mother reported the matter after being summoned to her daughter's school on July 19th. School authorities have received disturbing reports circulating among pupils, prompting them to alert the parents. Following an interview with her daughter, the mother confirmed the allegations and immediately filed a report with the police. Mr. Namalongo stated that the victim is able to identify the suspect by face, although his residence remains unknown. A medical report form has since been issued to facilitate examination and treatment. The case has sparked concern among child protection advocates, especially in light of recent reports highlighting a surge in sexual violence against minors in East Tezi and other districts. Authorities are urging community members to come forward with any information that could assist in locating the suspect and ensuring justice for the victim. Jubilee Center Zambia has kicked off a community-focused mental health awareness project aimed at empowering young leaders to address psychological challenges within their communities. The faith-based organization began the initiative with a 3-day trainee of trainers workshop in Ndola, where 33 youth leaders from its church network received intensive training in mental health counseling and education. The workshop, held in partnership with Lead Foundation Zambia, brought together participants from Kalulushi, Ndola, and Chibuluma. The training equips them with practical skills to identify and respond to mental health issues affecting their peers and broader society. Jubilee Center Youth Programs Coordinator Mumba Changala highlighted the importance of sustained collaboration between communities, churches, and civil society organizations. He said the project aims to build a network of mental health champions who can offer support, raise awareness, and reduce stigma around mental health. The initiative marks a significant step in integrating mental health advocacy into faith-based youth programs, with plans to expand outreach and support services across the Copperbelt province.
Jubilee Center, a faith-based organization, has embarked on a program that is focused on addressing mental health awareness among youths across its network of churches on the Copperbelt and Osaka district.
This month we embarked on a program of training people from the community about mental health awareness. And this program is running for 3 days. And one of our objectives of this training is to reduce on stigma. And the other one is also to sensitize people about what really mental health is, because in this day and time where we are, people do not understand what really mental health is. So it is our duty as Jubilee Center, in collaboration with the communities and also Lead Foundation, that we could have this program and then teach people and sensitize them on mental health awareness.
The project has begun with a trainer of trainees workshop, seeing the 3 selected youth leaders from different churches being equipped with skills and knowledge to effectively respond to the current mental health crisis prevailing in communities.
There is more to life. My parents had life, they died, but it's me who's here now. That's the stage where acceptance comes in, right?
Depression, if you fail to manage your emotions, you will get into depression. Yes. Like earlier, she explained about grief. Grief will result into depression if not handled well.
Put in a place where they are able to express themselves. Sometimes they
Violet Mwanza is Jubilee Center member of staff.
Training the youth leaders from different churches in the communities that we serve in mental health awareness. The reason why we thought of coming up with this training is because of what is going on around the world, even in nation, even in the communities that we are serving as Jubilee Center, where we are seeing young people being depressed, young people being stressed, young people.
Participants like Elvis Ngomi and Anna Ngoni being trained on mental health will spark awareness and resilience in their community.
It is important as a young person that I have an informed mind so that I can help influence change in my community and also help reduce the number of deaths that are related to mental health.
So me, since I have been trained, I have to take a deliberate approach to raise awareness in my community, to educate my fellow peers. And I also want to thank Jubilee Center for coming up with this wonderful program which has impacted knowledge. It is a very good program which I believe that most of us here we have learned and will be able to share with us.
From the song, youths are ready to serve their community with dignity and passion. Lucky Kalunga reporting for Sun FM TV News in Ndola.
We take a short break, and when we return, we have sports news.
Shake and sip down in your soul. What you waiting for? Come on, let's go. Shake and sip. Get up and show me how to shake and sip. Get up off your feet. Shake things up with Shake and Sip fruity milk. Shake and sip. Go, go, go. Shake and Sip, when fresh meets fruity.
Thank you for staying with us. And in sports news, Zambia's teenage goal machine Ebo Nyirongo is making headlines once again, this time in England, where he's currently undergoing trials with 2 Premier League clubs. The 17-year-old striker who lit up the 2024 COSAFA Under-17 Championship with 7 goals and a golden boot has become one of the most talked about prospects in Zambian football. His momentum didn't stop there. At the Youth Under-17 AFCON, Nyirongo added 2 goals and an assist, helping Zambia reach the quarterfinals and secure a spot at the 2025 FIFA Under-17 World Cup in Qatar. Scouts reportedly took notice, with Manchester United among those monitoring his progress during the tournament. A product of Atletico Lusaka, Nyirongo recently trained with Serie A side Gargiglia, further sharpening his skills before attracting interest from England's top flight. Sources close to the player suggest that a deal could be on the horizon pending the outcome of his trials. If successful, Nyirongo could join the growing list of Zambian exports, making waves in Europe and inspire a new generation of Chipolopolo hopefuls. Thank you for staying with us. Be sure to join us for our 1815 Sunset News Bulletin. On behalf of the news crew and entire production team, my name is Mwema Shanshima. Good afternoon.
Oh, what
When everything is bright and golden, the sun is shining and the mighty morning. Without my family in that moment, that day would have been a bad day.
Yeah, everyone's bad day is my bad day. But guess what? When my banja comes together, there are no bad days.
Banja washing powder, the family detergent.
Imagine having nature's secrets to health and vitality in a bottle. Introducing Lifeway Shot Health Drink. Ginger for digestion. Beetroot for stamina. Aloe vera for skin. Tamarind for metabolism. Baobab for immune support. Lifeway Shot. Embrace wellness naturally.
Thank you to Mwema Shanshima there with the Community News Bulletin on Friday. This is Views on News. I am Evans Malasham. Remember to participate. You will be calling us on 0955 855 953. That is the number you'll be calling on. We take a look at the stories that made headlines. President Hakainde Hichilema has donated a school bus to Footprints of Hope School, founded by the late humanitarian and educator Dora Mono Nyambe. The Initiative for Environmental Protection is calling on communities across Zambia to begin preparing for tree planting ahead of the upcoming rainy season. Police in Southern Province have launched an investigation into the alleged sexual abuse of a 14-year-old mentally challenged girl by a local fisherman identified only as Ndangwa. Jubilee Center Zambia has kicked off a community-focused mental health awareness project aimed at empowering young leaders to address psychological challenges within their communities. And Zambia's teenage goal machine, Abel Nyirongo, is making headlines once again, this time in England, where he's currently undergoing trials with two Premier League clubs. Through to Sun FM, good afternoon.
Yes, my brother, Mwabomba Shani.
Twabomba Fabino, Parishani Bena.
Niwa John Milambo, but it's more from Sila Bomba Kawama area.
Mukwai Bakonkanye.
Mkwai nasenda pufe buleti ne yoto amfa chumsha shuesu. Umwine wa chalo atako donate uko. Pamula niwa kwa firisha ko kulubaliro amabasi n'engere. Icho kyakutotera babombo mulimo oshuma sana. Pakwe bati bali abonsaba le cyushuwa. Bakula afirishiwo kumono kwe bati. Nyendere yabo yakula hanguka kokuya ngusapota kwa barifaika. Awe twatotela my brother. Bombe ni wino twatesha sana.
Twatotela. 0955 855 953. That is 0955 855 953. That is the number you are calling on this particular afternoon. It is Friday's edition of Views on News. To give me a call, 0955 855 953. That is 0955 855 953. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good, thanks. Who am I talking to?
Moses Sakuaha calling you from Kawama, Kilabombo area.
Mr. Sakuha, please do go ahead.
Yes. Mine is on the encouragement of planting trees. I think it's the right time. When we see that the rain season is about to start, we have to plant trees. I think across the nation we have to plant trees in terms of climate change. And also about the teenager Nirongo who has going trials in
England. I think it's a job well done. We pray for him. And we also let him be very careful with the age of tweets. Like what happened previously to our against the baller. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 0955 855 953. 0955 855 953. Through to Sun FM, good afternoon.
Lamadasha.
Mukwai.
Mwabomba sana bote.
Wabomba febu, inafabarishani.
Kuna kasaba kama upepeke choroko.
Mkwai.
Upepeke chora nchina Yesu. Mitabaga po after kai mwene shimbi kanchi.
Mukwai bakonga nyepo.
Mkwai. Ya doneta umwene kasaro mufyashi wa charo. President akainde ichirema. Ekifa ikesoba kateka, efrifa ikemutimoyo. Because ulo mukasana dono nyambeulya. Ale bombesha sana. Lero mbopoti namote maskuzi ya ashiri bwino bakateka pitane ni napati pashare point so that mwashapa maregasa abantu bare kushakata aba CF ni ba former president na nguba current president na twitch babana bamasukuru nabakwate chetegero muri imwe na mumpogo batira mitotera you are a best man for aba bakasukuru bekabe kefo turifwaye Turevya kwa watu abana bari tura mu Zambia abana bari tura mu Myendere abana bari shupika mu serious into iron is no mufyashi epwari we mufyashi congratulations turi kutotera if otherwise iri panshi yankaza shen bakateka bakainde kirima umuntu kwa bati mwafikirisha marayo moyo to mwalaire in terms of sana free education nikenya abana bakwata amano because knowledge is the key kumuntu ngachkweta amano na abantu kuti bandivira na change in Thank you to the after a time when I talk situation to function.
Totala. 0955 855 953. That is 0955 855 953. That is the number you are calling us on this particular afternoon. Today's edition of Views on News. It is 0955 855 953. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Evans Marasha.
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I'm also good. Charles Mwapeta Samba, calling from Chiragombo.
Please do go ahead.
Na senda po ine kwa fisherman huyo. Ama fisherman kwa nangu takwata manifesto. Iya kwa na watu batunturu. Kwa mkata muntu wabako mentally disturbed. Temu ya ndiyo. Chima kwa akala na mfeki teko. Wefu lefe ya mutandalira. Bana mayo okuingishwa. Yo ni fisherman huyo kwenye mpira kwata. Kutava mfanimushi kwa fiyabu abosawa no chepa ayo apaka leo hatiri big fire. Boze mutamukonka fyabenje abatunturu. Tapapo nefu ndinga mukonka. Imati ati defe nefe malabishi. Usuderi mutandali yefi. Akama mamuko ya muko wa mu mteka mu mchifungo wa maka mukopa. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. 0955 855 953. That is 0955 855 953. That is the number you are calling us on this particular afternoon. That is 0955 855 953. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my friend from Bashani.
Tawamba febu barishani lelo.
Tulisebuye na tarafira bombo natenda koyo ofisa manyona o amwanjini tuwa papa na babya kwa tetimfikiria kikira kapengo muliro. Nica bantu nani kane bale bapera tabalera pira. Ulai bachefi bai kataba kaka bachefi no bachapanya olera pira se pantani. Namba abantu kwa bika kwefundiria musango cyane pakuta abantu bakwatina. Amwanjini arufyanya umuntu ushaba wino shwa winge katambike bona indi problem. Awabisha sana watu watoto bakatete basi wangu batafuna donate nezaba pale bale bomba zibonze bayivanze
totela 0955 855 953. That is 0955 855 953. That is the number you are calling us on this particular afternoon. Through to Views on News. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Wakasanda.
Marashavanu.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, somebody confused me. All right. Sure. My pick is on the president donating a bus to Footprint Academy.
Footprint.
I believe that
No, it's not. It's not academy. It's a Footprints of Hope School.
Yes, I mean, a school is an academy. In any case. Yeah, it's a school education academy. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. The president has done very well. As you might be aware, the founder of that school, the young lady who passed away last year, she had a passion and a vision for that community. There wasn't any government school nearby. So she thought of coming up with a community school to help, especially those vulnerable children from poor families. And her school grew in terms of the population of the pupils. She was running it from her own resources as well as well-wishers. So she met an understanding date. And so when we have well-wishers like the president bringing in a bus, I think we can only be so grateful to the president, only hoping that other well-wishers can also come on board and keep that vision alive so as to benefit the community. Then we can fishermen like a challenged, a mentally challenged girl in Southern Province. I think if I were the police, I would also charge the family to that girl because and ensure that all the time you keep an eye on them. That to me is negligence. But the fisherman, they're on a family, let's show love and care. Aba mwana nangwenga bawashani nashani mwana ile sawa mipele sote akula mule kwa mwana mule kile chale shungulu kasi carelessly. There are lumpens in society such as this fisherman who took advantage, which is very sad indeed. We hope the law will take its course like the police are saying, and justice should prevail. Thank you so much, Mr. Malaysia.
Thank you, Mr. DM. 0955-855-953. It is 0955-855-953. That is the number you are calling on this particular afternoon. It is Views on News. Through to Sun FM, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Great, thanks. Who am I talking to?
Matambo Hagai calling you from Chilabombo F area.
Please do go ahead.
Please, I'm just concerned about the lady, the young girl who was defiled by the fisherman. It's just unfortunately, but I also have to advise the family of the same lady, like a young girl, I would say, are supposed to be responsible for the girl indeed, just as the big man elaborated a bit on how they're supposed to take care of the child. Please, let the family take their part in taking good care of that child. Despite the child not being, I would say, mentally fine, they are supposed to take good care of the child. But then we appreciate what the president of our nation is doing, based on what he has donated to the school in the community. We really appreciate and we thank God for his leadership. We say thank you, Baba, for having us on the radio.
All right, thank you very much. 0955-855-953. That is the number you are calling us on this particular afternoon. It is Views on News Friday edition. Remember to cover us a call through to Sun FM. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Mr. Malachi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Fine. Thank you for Zimbabwe.
Mr. Duncan, please do go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Malachi, and therefore, the questions about politicians share, we are looking at mental health maintenance. I think abantu bakubakatashina so abapolisi obismeka bamuno kwebati abansale bote the charges primana nefunde consequences umuntu wakwebati umuntu nomo ayofika kumutu seba nomo. I think abapolisi obiseza kwebati umuntu ekatwe akabati watu wasambireko ero kimima schools donation donate kimima schools kisabudi mo kwebati bapolisi ko Masco exclusion, eu tinha uma vulnerable. Estava se passando como quente, ela só para a na aí, né? Não é porque ela vai para mais o bombeiro. Que ela
Thank you. Good afternoon, Zambia.
Thank you. I think that happens to be our last caller for today. Thank you to everybody that managed to come through and express their views on News Friday edition. This is The Drive, and we are still together up until 18. It's I'm a Piano Friday, so I hope you guys are as excited as I am, because later on you will be able to call through and let me know what songs you would love to listen to. Nonetheless, good afternoon.
Sun Sports TV is now available countrywide. Oh, yeah! Available countrywide. Channel 94 on Topstar Decoder.